Good morning. Welcome to morning meditation. We are currently going through the chakras. And we're going to be talking about the sacral chakra right now. Sacral is just above the hips, but including your sexual organs, your intestines, and all of the area on the bottom part here that is not actually sitting on the ground. Sitting on the ground is root, that's red. Sacral is orange and goes from, see if you can see this, right here down to, Okay. So, orange. There is a lot of stuff that is incorporated in the orange here. And I am reading from these cute little cards that I got off of Amazon, and they're wonderful. They make it simple. I like simple. So, see, then orange, the element is water. The sound is vam, which is really close to I am. It's a different kind of creation, vam. So you can always use this as a vocal alliteration when you're working with the sacral chakra. The affirmation is I feel. It's nice, isn't it? Sweetness. Lower abdomen, gonads, vagina, all of the wonderful sexual organs. It's about, of course, sexuality and pleasure. But it's also about emotions. And it is the root of creativity. And this is where strong basis for relationships happen. And the relationship can be based on however a relationship works for you. Because any way that it works for you puts more love into this world is beautiful and perfect. Okay, essential oils, patchouli, sweet orange, rose, clary sage, tangerine, helichrysum. I have no idea what that is, but I'm going to have to check it out now. And ying ying. Ying ying is this wonderful male scent that they have put in male colognes and things like that for forever. And I really like it. I really like patchouli too, so take that for what it's worth. Foods that help to support this area: oranges, carrots, mangoes, apricots, sweet potatoes, peaches, turmeric, and orange peppers. There is a difference. I mean, getting bell peppers for your food. They come in all these different colors. And these different colors do things for different parts of your body without having that much of a difference in taste. And so it's a really good way, if you're focusing on one, to be able to change up colors to get the colors that your body needs. And again, when you have a balanced meal, it is using as many colors as possible. All right, crystals and gemstones, always a big seller. Orange calcite, brown amber, orange citrine, orange aventurine, carnelian, sunstone, stilbite, and rutilated. I don't know what any of those done, but I'm sure that you can find a crystal and a stone professional that is just fabulous with all of this kind of stuff. So, the mudra, hand position, is cupping one hand in another and putting the fingers together. This almost looks like a relationship, doesn't it? The balanced, when you are balanced in your orange, you are creative and joyful and passionate, flexible, emotionally stable, and open to intimacy. I think, in my own opinion, that is one aspect. And sex is a great aspect, but it's one aspect. Everything that goes on down here with the intestines, I mean, this is our body choosing what to keep and what to throw away as well. So emotional decisions, absolutely. But I think that we also need to add in there that when you are feeling healthy, what you have done is been able to release some things that are serving you, as well as add in some new things that help to serve you better. Okay, when you're imbalanced, you're emotionally unstable, lacking creativity. You feel guilt and dependency. Of course, there's sexual dysfunction, and your emotions are repressed. You're walking around clenching all the time. Everything tight and scared and small and just, oh my. And when you're balanced, it's okay to feel a little bit open. It's okay to embrace the sexual relationship side of ourselves, as well as the part of our body that decides what we're keeping and what we're throwing out. Good stuff going on right here. Wonderful chakra. And yes, it's sacral. Sacral. And Svadhisthana is the name. At least I was able to pronounce it. Okay. Healing practices, of course, meditation. Visualize flowing water, enhancing creativity, and allowing you to feel the emotions without them taking charge. Creative expression, paint, draw, use markers, color a picture, go out and play with some clay, throw some rocks around, put a mosaic together, make some poetry, some music, some wonderful beauty for the world. Embrace your sensuality, of course, explore senses. Come up with something ornery and new and have fun. Aromatherapy, incense, crystals, things like that. This is a wonderful thing for the feeling. Prioritizing self-care. Orange. If you feel that you have lost the part of yourself that is a sexual being, if you are not in control of your emotions, if depression has taken over, then wearing orange and wearing it in a belt or a sash that goes around your waist or something that just hits right smack there will do a lot to actually help bring this out for you. Affirmations, the mantra VAM. Incorporate foods, of course, because it's the intestines. Now, another thing to remember about this particular chakra is when you're dealing with the intestines, they also have found to have neurons. So there is another thinking part of our body that has to do with here. And yes, okay, it does have its own brain. It does. It's close enough to its own brain. Anyway. Now we know for sure. So there's a couple of different yoga poses and things here that are wonderful, and we're going to do the affirmations when we get down into it. And again, if we are working on one chakra, all we have to do is take the other ones to the expansion point of the one that we're working on to get really good centered interest on this particular chakra and a fully balanced personage based upon our energy signatures and the fascia that it travels down. So, okay. Got a kink, make sure your head is straight above your hips and that you have a very good spinal flow from top to tail. And let's start off right there in orange. And let's feel the vibration, feel the energy, feel the color of this area of our body. And feel the sexual energy. If you get some tingling down there, I mean, it's totally normal with this chakra. Nothing to be ashamed of. Don't do this in public. But nothing to be ashamed of at all. So allow it to tingle if it wants to tingle. That's a good, healthy place to be. All right. Some people who have problems controlling desires and what have you actually have an overactive sacral chakra. And what they would do is just like the tornado that we do in the Mind Palace. They would bring it in. Bring it in. But for us, we want the decision making. We want the love and the emotional connection in a very healthy way. And so we're going to be expanding upon it. And let's let it grow. It's just like water. It flows from our fingertips and swirls around our body. Creates this wonderful movement. And the movement signature is right in sync with the frequency, with the vibration, and orange. Orange is a happy color. They actually have used it in restaurants for forever because it enhances people's feeling like they're having fun without making them cray-cray. So pull it out, pull it out, pull it out, pull it out. And when you get to the point where you're nice and out here, let's stop. This is about control over some things. What we eat and how it's processed right here. Our sexual desires and how they're processed. Our emotional center and core and how it's processed. And we're going to leave it right here, nice and healthy, full, flowing like water. Not too fast, just kind of like the trickle of a stream. If you can picture a wonderful stream just trickling over some beautiful little rocks out in the wilderness, lots of vegetation, maybe a critter or two. Just imagine a nicely flowing stream. All right, now that we have it here, we're going to take it down to the root, connect to the earth, ground our bodies, be part of the conversation. Feel the stableness and the solidity, and we're going to bring this out to match our orange. Feel that, bring it, and then we're going up to solar, which we'll be talking about tomorrow. And we're going to expand that to the same level. All we have to do is go to where the one is. And if we are putting our emphasis on this area, because this is a place where we need balance and attention and that which it has to offer, then just bring the other ones to where it is. So let's bring our solar out to here. Come up. Feel our green. And let's bring our heart chakra out to here. Match them up. I can already feel them starting to harmonize. Can you? Pink for our self-care. Bring it out. Match it up. Throat chakra. Our turquoise. Vam. Bring it out. Let it up. Third eye. Bring it out. That creativity that's held down here can be so fueled by what is going on up here. So it'll be wonderful to have them both operating at the same frequency level. Not vibration, but the same, kind of like a volume switch. They're all up at 8. If you read the old volume knobs. Old folks know what I mean. Okay. And then crown chakra, purple. This one right here. Let's allow the download, feel the unconditional love, connect to source. And we're going to go right into the sacral. And I'm going to do some affirmations based on the card, and then we're going to do some based upon my experience and the fact that I think I know what I'm talking about. And so I'm going to be reading. If you can keep your eyes closed to help feel it trickling in your area, then that's better. If you're driving, keep your eyes open. Okay. I embrace joy and allow myself to experience pleasure. That's a good one. It is. I'm going to do it again. I embrace joy and allow myself to experience pleasure. My emotions flow freely, and I trust my intuition. I honor and care for my body with love and respect. My creativity flows effortlessly and authentically. I embrace my sensuality with confidence and grace. I welcome change and new experiences with openness. That's a good one too, especially for this time in the world. I'm going to do that one again too. I welcome change and new experience with openness. Let it trickle, trickle, trickle all around you. Let it flow. Not having a hard time at all, just kind of going along. Let's add a couple. I am going to release all those things which no longer serve me. My body will process foods in a way that is extremely healthy for its operation. I will feel safe and comfortable in expressing my I will also feel safe and comfortable in expressing my own sexual identity. I am flowing with life. All right, back into. Now, instead of it getting bigger this time, what I felt is it's almost like getting denser. There's more in the little donut of energy that is trickling around. And that's nice. That's nice. All right. Orange, sacral, bring it down to red. Connect to the earth. Bring it out to where sacral is. Feel sacral, bring it up. Connect them all. Feel them working together and harmonizing this wonderful little song. the download. And go forth and have some fun. Live and experience and feel your emotions. Love yourself. Have a great day. Namaste.